Welcome back, everyone, to episode 36 of my Final Fantasy VI Extended Look / Complete Playthrough. In the previous episode, we did go into the final dungeon of the regular game, the one that was part of, every release, basically, where you go to take on Kefka, far enough to actually beat the final two of the legendary 8 dragons so that we could enter the Dragon's Den. Now, I did say that what we wanted to do was we're going to back out of the final dungeon. We will finish the game eventually, but I did want to go into the Dragon's Den before then, and we're going to do the best we can to beat it without having to do any extra leveling up of the characters. Now, the enemies in the dungeon do give you regular experience in the Dragon's Den, so the characters will level up as we play through it. However, if I do find that some of the bosses who usually ride in the high 90s level-wise are too difficult to beat, we may back out. I may do some off-camera grinding to get everyone's level limits reached or get as high as I can level-wise before I just say, all right, this is going to have to be enough because I don't want to spend the rest of my life leveling. I'm going to ride it as we have it now. Most of the characters are at or around level 50. I did do a little bit of prep work in order to get the characters ready for going into the dungeon because it is a very difficult area. The dungeon was basically designed to be an end game dungeon where you beat the game, you get the opportunity to leave the final area and go explore the world at your leisure after you finish the game, and you can go into the Dragon's Den after you finish the final boss, Kefka, basically. I want to look at it before we do that. One of the things that I had to do in order to get ready for this, because the game is leveled for basically maxed out characters, is I wanted to make sure that we had good shields for everybody in the party. There is an enemy in Kefka's tower named Muud-Suud, and I think we talked about this in a previous episode. The name is spelled M-U-U-D-S-U-U-D, also known as Steroidite in the regular version, or Starite. Basically, it looks like a big Funbaba or Humbaba clone, and he has a thunder shield that you can steal. Normally in the game, you can only ever find one thunder shield, and I believe that is in the Mount Zozo area of the game. However, he does have those that you can steal. If you steal them, you can take those shields to the Colosseum and trade them for Genji shields. Now, Genji shields are one of the best, not the best, but one of the best shields in the game for physical and magical defense. And what I did was I went back into Kefka's tower off camera, farmed for as many thunder shields as I could get. I got something like 12 or 13, and I went ahead and swapped those out for Genji shields. So now I have 9 additional Genji shields. When you spread them out between the 12 people that are going to be going into both Kefka's tower and the Dragon's Den area, because you do have to do 3 parties in Dragon's Den, that should be enough to give everybody who has a non-elemental shield, the Genji shield, or the Aegis or Aegis, I'm not sure how you say that, or Paladin's shield. So that should be enough to cover everybody. I know 9 is not 12, but basically you have 1 Paladin's shield, I believe 2 Aegis shields, and at least 2 characters that are not capable of wielding a shield because they are dual wielding weapons. So 9 Genji shields should be plenty for everybody in the game. All right, so I also went to the Veldt to level or find some more rages for Gao. I picked up a couple of the ones that were in Kefka's tower, not all of them, but the one that I would say I need to single out as being probably the biggest or best pickup of the entire Kefka's tower is probably Yojimbo. And the reason for that is Yojimbo does shock. Shock, if you've already forgotten, is the move that General Leo was capable of using in that brief period of time you got to use him in Thamasa in the mid-game. It is a multi-targeting attack, and it does a very good amount of damage. It's not perfect. If you're looking for raw physical damage, it's still not going to be able to beat, say, wherever it is. Wow, where is... There, Stray Cat, which does 8 times the regular physical attack damage that Gao can deal out. And as far as magic damage, It might be beaten by either Flare Star or Meteor. Flare Star you normally would be able to use if you had found and leapt onto an EO, I-O, the full name. I couldn't find him. I tried a couple of different loops on the Veldt after we had encountered EO out in, I want to say it was Cyan's Dream, but I just couldn't get him. He didn't show up. He is a very rare find, I think, not only in the Dream, but also on the Veldt. 1 in 16 chance in Cyan's Dream, and probably a 1 in 16 chance in the pack that he normally sits in when you go out on the Veldt to hunt for him. No luck getting that one, but we did manage to get a couple of cool ones. We got Dark Force, we got Death Machine, yeah, just a Landworm, I think, is another one that I got while I was farming. But yeah, the list of enemies that I had left to find and learn as a rage is very small. Maybe 20 or 30 left in total. A lot of them are still in Kefka's Tower to be found and fought, but we're not going to worry about that. What we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and head into the Dragon's Den. I do want to heal everyone up real quick. Like I said before, we're going to go into the Dragon's Den with the same party setups that we had in Kefka's Tower. I have not unequipped any people necessarily. I have changed a couple of relics for, say, Locke, who was using a Thief's Bracer to help me get those Thunder Shields. I put the Brigand's Glove back on him. I think that'll do for the time being. Shadow is still equipped with the Imp gear, and we are going to make him turn himself into an imp again, just so that he can benefit from that extra defensive capability as well as the bonus damage from using the Impartisan, because spear type weapons or pike weapons do extra damage when you do a jump attack. And again, he is the one that is using both the Dragon's Boots, or the Dragoon Boots, and the Dragon's Horn. We will be able to get more Dragon Horns in the Dragon's Den. There is one enemy in that area called the Dragon Aevis, A-E-V-I-S, that you can steal Dragon Horns from. So if you're upset that I'm using the Dragon Horn on the one character that doesn't actually natively have the ability to use a spear, the good news is we'll be able to get one for him, get one for Edgar and Mog, rather, with some difficulty. The enemy is pretty high level, and the higher the level, the harder it is to actually successfully steal from an enemy. So Locke may be struggling to get that item, and we may have to just do a little extra leveling to get it for him. So the area we want to go to is one of these islands here. It's one of that one, or maybe even that one back there. It's an island with a single tree on it. We're going to save before I go. And save. Yes. Would also behoove me to hit a different party configuration, get everyone healed up with a tent if possible. Alright, so we need to heal you, and you, and you, and you. It is a shame that the guy that gave you refreshments on the Blackjack is not a part of the ship that we're in now, whatever it's called, the Darwin. I can't remember what the ship is called. Oh, what are you doing? Items. Yes, items. There we go. Sort. Use a tent real quick. Again, there's a good number of people in the party that will never use magic, so they don't really need magic points. And there is a way to get more magic points without having to resort to using a sleeping bag or a tent or one of your ethers. It's as simple as using Osmos on an enemy, but this is an end game dungeon, so I don't expect there to be a lot of opportunities to do that safely. Alright, everyone on the top row was healed, or restored, I should say. You need to go in there, you are not going, you need to go in there, and you need to go in there. So it should be everybody on the top row. Gal already got his health back, and I don't care about Setzer or Umaro because they're not coming with us. I think they did the balancing of this game the way that they did because they knew that the two secret characters, Gogo and Umaro, were not necessarily guaranteed to be in your party, so 12 people going into any of the dungeons when you have to break them up into 3 parties just made mathematical sense. You'd have to use every one of the main characters if you actually found them to go into the final dungeon. Or you could, I should say. You didn't have to. Alright, let's go ahead and... I don't need to do this. We're going to form 3 parties, so we can just go ahead and do it. Let's see if we can find the right island. It is supposed to be an island with just 1 tree. This is it? Alright, we got it. Alright, so again, we're just going to use the same parties that we had in Kefka's Tower. We're going to have a strong magic user as one for each team. These 3 all have a Celestiate equipped so that they only have to spend 1 magic point in order to attack, and we have a 4th Celestiate for Strago, who's also just going to use magic. We put 1 physical character in every party. Sabin, Locke, and Cyan. We use 1 jumper in every party. That's going to be Edgar going in this group here. Mog going in this group, and Shadow going in this group. And then 1 utility character, Strago going in this group here, Go going in this group, and Gal going in this one. So that is our 3 parties going into the Dragon's Den. I don't know. I don't need to change. Go ahead. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go into each of the parties and check to see if they can use a Genji shield, and if they can, we're going to go ahead and put it on. See, it boosts everything. You have higher evasion, higher defense. Yeah, it's just a better choice all around. The Paladin shield, not going to be beat. He really does need to be the one using it because Sabin's physical defense suffers the most of anyone in the world of Ruin because he can't equip heavy armor, and his helmet options, while they're basically the same as everyone else's, the best one he can put on is between that and the Genji helm, which we could put on, but you lose some of the bonuses for that, which are physical in nature. He gets more attack damage by putting that on. Thunder Shield, we're going to go ahead and swap that for a Genji shield. And Thunder Shield, which we'll swap for a Genji shield. So we now have enough Thunder Shields as well as Ice and Flame Shields to put on everybody when we fight the Dragon Boss of that particular element. That is going to matter because those guys, even though they do have different attack routines than their original game version, will still rely heavily on whatever their associated element is. So it's very important to get these for those 3 particular fights against, I want to say that is Gold Dragon, Ice Dragon, and Fire Dragon or Flame Dragon. So having those would be critical to getting through those fights safely. This party, we'll go ahead and check them. Yep, she can upgrade. Genji shield. He can't use one because he is dual wielding. He might be better off using a flame shield, but we will put on a Genji shield for the time being because, as you can see, his physical attack or defense is now at max. So he cannot be hurt by physical attacks. If they do hit him at all, it'll do 1 point of damage. And he also has a Genji shield equipped. And that doesn't surprise me because I think of everybody, he has the worst defense. Unfortunately, Gogo, I keep saying he, it might be a shield. They're very nebulous about it in this game. His or her, their defensive stats cannot be altered by putting on Espers when that character levels up because, simply put, they can't equip him, period. So those stats, which are already pretty garbage, strength, speed, stamina, magic. Speed ain't too bad, but everything else is pretty awful. Yeah, Gogo has the short end of the stick, even worse than, say, Sabin in regards to what the stats are in the endgame. And let's go ahead and check everyone here. You can use a Genji shield. Cyan is not using any shield at all. He's also doing a dual wield build, but he also has the Master Scroll, so he hits enemies 8 times. We're going to leave Shadow as is, because Shadow is going to be turning into an imp for the duration. And the Aegis shield might actually be a better option. Let's compare. Physical defense is a little bit better with the Genji shield, but you lose a lot of magic evasion when you swap. And depending on how everyone else is build-wise, there might be someone who could benefit from that extra Aegis shield that we have. Let me check at the other party. Let's see. It would be Sabin, but Sabin already has the Paladin shield on. And we'll check this party real quick. Gogo would probably benefit. So we'll give Gogo 1 Aegis shield. See, I had an extra 4 Genji shields available, and we didn't need them. All right. Let's go ahead and head on in. I think we'll start with Terra. I don't know if there is an optimal path for any of them. Again, I've played this dungeon exactly 1 time, so I don't remember what all we're going to face. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and abuse my save state capability on my Retron here, just in case we get in a fight that's going to wipe us out. Blocked by the Seal of Ice. Guessing that one is another seal. Oh, they're all seals of ice. All right. Well, we won't go that way then. We'll go this way. Another seal of ice. Good lord. All right, first action against the Pink Dragon. Oh, look at this. They're already playing dirty. You didn't get much, did you? Mug 'em. Had a lot of health, but didn't have a ton of it. Not impossible to beat. There are going to be some enemies in here that have in the 15 to 20,000 hit point range. It's just standard enemies. So that's something to keep an eye on. And make sure she has... Well, she has the option to put on Minerva Bustier, but this is actually a better piece of equipment right now. We may swap against whatever enemy we're going to end up fighting, just to help nullify any additional stat or elemental-based attacks. The Minerva Bustier, of course, halves, I think, almost all the damage that you receive in this game. At least of an elemental nature. Oh, you jerk. We're not going to waste time. We're going to go straight into the heavy-hitting stuff, Ultima. So even with the diminished stats, Gogo does a lot of damage when she uses the Blitz. They use the Blitz. Oh, that ain't gonna help you now, buddy. You dead. Now, it's only natural to question why we would want to go into this dungeon if certain characters are already doing the max amount of damage for whatever type of attack they're going to be capable of doing. Is this a boss? No. The reason for that is you actually do get stat boosts for the best weapons in the game. Most of them give you between 5 and 7 additional points for each of the stats that they actually affect. So let's say you're using Mog, and Mog right now doing a jump attack is already doing 9,999 damage. Well, that will also benefit their stamina. Mog's stamina, Mog's speed, Mog's, I think, health regen if he's wearing miracle shoes, and I can't remember what he's wearing right now. There is a reason to go through here, and it helps out all characters, some more than others. Oh, there we go. First boss. All right, so we're going to save. And I don't know which one we're facing right now. I'm going to assume this is the ice one. And we're going to go ahead and put on some ice shields. Oh. Poor Locke might be in trouble here. Actually, he may not even need it. I think the snow scarf gives me protection already. How do I check that? I don't even know I have an extra snow scarf to check. Let me look down to the armor. Snow scarf, snow scarf. I don't. Alright, well, let me swap them out with something else real quick and check. Read cloak, fine. Go down to the bottom. Absorbs ice damage, so he doesn't need an ice shield. So we'll go ahead and put him back in that snow scarf. We'll leave him with a Genji shield. And you're going to put on an ice shield as well. Alright. We'll use Cyan to heal everyone real quick. Alright, so we may end up having to revive Locke a couple of times in this fight. That just may be how it works out. Oh, we're going to save again. Okay. I don't think these characters have anything to steal. Ooh, big hit. Good lord. And naturally, because it's an ice enemy, fire does more damage. Oh! Locke is already down. Good lord. Uh-oh. Wow, we are getting roughed up. Alright, whatever you were doing, Celes, we may need you to swap strategies here. Alright, let's arise Locke. Oh man, everyone's getting rocked right now. Thank you for the free heal. Thank you for the free heal again. Let's get Locke back into the fray. And then we may need to do something to get Celes back in. Oh, no. There she is. Alright. We're going to stick with Firaga because I think there's a counterattack if you do a move that hits everyone, so Ultima might be risky here. Let's go ahead and do a mimic move real quick. Aha! That did nothing. Now they did make the programming for all of the enemies here much more sophisticated than it normally is in the regular base game. A lot of the enemies here have very unique strategies that alter depending on what you've done during the fight or how much health they have left. This enemy's no different. He changes his attacks very dramatically as you eliminate his different mirror images. Alright, let's heal everyone real quick. And poor Locke's about to eat it, I bet. Yep, he's dead. Alright, so they're down to 2? And I think he said he created 3 mirror images, so that means there are 4 of them to kill. Mog is our tank. He cannot be hurt, basically. I don't think I said anything about this up front during the beginning of the episode. This one may run a little bit long because, frankly, I just don't remember how easy it is to find save points. Alright, let's do Firaga. Stop freezing my people. Aw, damn it. I got 3 people who can't do anything. And one of them's frozen and stopped, so even if I manage to get the freeze off, he's still stuck. Well, if that was Go-Go, then none of us can move. Nope, Go-Go's fine. Damn it! Everyone's frozen. All right, Ma, get up in the air. Thankfully, not only is freeze not a permanent stat, neither is stop. So yeah, if you do lose all 4 people to one of those status effects, eventually they all wake up. So there we go. Now I'm thawing out Locke. Oh, Locke may have just died. No, he's fine. All right. Back on this. Nope. There we go. Hey, fight's over. So, more difficult, not impossible. And again, that was a level 97 boss fight. So, our characters are half that level, and they can still hold their own. And a reward for that is a weapon for a character that's not in the party. Oh, well. Alright, let's do some healing. Yes, all those ice blocks are now gone. Well, they're really dragging that out, aren't they? Hamming it up. We're going to go as far as we can with this party, and then we'll swap to one of the others. I'll take another shot of Ultima. That's not gonna work. See? Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's go ahead and put their normal shields back on. I don't need these anymore. Genji shield. You already had yours. And put on the Aegis shield. Alright, moving on. Alright, so I think this is our first stopping point here. But we can't go down here, so let's see what this is. Lava dungeon. Alright, let's swap to one of the other parties. I don't know what this leads to. Oh, that's right. Alright, so let's take the center path here. There are some items and chests in this area, but not a ton of them. I think for the most part they're just healing items or a couple of random pieces of equipment that you can get elsewhere. Uh-oh. Already rocking roulette. Oh, hopefully this was enough to kill someone. Oh, wow. Good timing then, if that kills Cyan. It did. I think it's already over, though. Oh, I forgot to imp Shadow. We'll have to do that real quick. He's going to land and do nothing, basically, on Villia. Stop doing that! You're dead. Oh, maybe not. You're dead. Get back up. And let's go ahead and turn Shadow to an imp. Alright, moving on. Not much here to do other than hit one switch. And move Terra into one of these other rooms. Alright, single enemy, we're going to stick with the classics. Go ahead and do Stray Cat. Magic. And unless we find that there is a serious deficiency in how he's doing, Edgar's just going to be jumping. I think this party may end up being kind of a juggernaut, if I'm being honest. Nothing there. I'm sure these all become available when you cool that lava or drain it or whatever we're going to have to do. Oh, just to demonstrate, this is what Yojimbo can do. If he'll actually do the move. Let's see if it happens. There it is. You may not get to play as Leo for long, but you still get to use his attack if you want. Haha. And again, it does pretty decent damage, single target, as well as multi-target, because that does hit everyone in the field when he does it, but it's obviously meant to be used against multiple enemies, ideally. So if you're fighting a single target, you're better off doing one of the other moves that he has single target. Alright, Ultima. Stray Cat. need to use Terra to heal everyone up, or at least Terra. Look at this dragon. He's a unit! He could take a ton of damage. Uh-oh. And Terra may be dead now. They may all be dead. Oh, wow, big hit. Alright, if that is the case, we might want to cast Float on everybody going forward. Just to eliminate that as an option. Now, of course, there are enemies that have the ability to remove your float status as one of their abilities. I don't know if that's going to be the case here, but it better safe than sorry. Just go ahead and put float on everyone. It's easy to do. Another blocked path. Well, let's see what we can do up here. Looks like not a whole lot. Let's see if anyone absorbed it. Yep, Sabin did. Nice. I don't know if that was a result of the shield or one of the other pieces of equipment he has. The red jacket might absorb, although I thought that was a fire absorption. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. What matters is he didn't die. Up this way, maybe? Nope, nothing. Let's do Yojimbo, since we have multiple people to hit. Thundaga, that's going to do nothing to most of us. Yep. Dead. Oh, she survived. Wow, all these characters are taking some serious hits. I did not have that pegged as what was going to happen. And we're getting some pretty good EXP from all these fights, so if you did come into this area a little bit underleveled, but you're still beating regular fights, you should be able to make it with a little bit of grinding. Ow, you boob. Hopefully roulette works in our favor. It did not. Oh, sorry, Sabin, you're about to die. That's such a cool move. Even if it is not a game-winning move, necessarily, it's still very cool to see it. Tell you what I really need to do is I need to be more proactive in using re-raise on my party, but If I'm not mistaken, re-raise just acts like regular raise. It does not give you all of your health back, so that is kind of a downside to it. Alright, so let's do Stray Cat, a jump, a blitz, heal up everyone real quick. We'll also redo float on poor Sabin. There we go. Alright, so back to this area. We're going to go through the center chamber since we can only get through it while Relm is on that switch. For whatever good this benefits us. Uh-oh. See you, Sabin. Now, the good news is if somehow our party gets wiped out, we will not lose because he just sneezed away one of our party members, so someone survived. And there goes another one. Alright, Gal, it's all on you. And Edgar. And it's over. Hey, we got a dragon horn. Guess what? If I had another fight with one of those guys, I wonder if we got two. No, we just have the one. We'll give it to Edgar, and if we luck out and get another drop in the near future, we'll give that third one to Mog. Oh, no. I want you to heal. Alright, so that was a fruitful little endeavor. And that should... I was thinking that would have gotten rid of the lava, but I guess it didn't. And that didn't help Cyan, or Celes any, so let's swap back to Relm. And go back to wherever it was she could go to. Alright, magic. Let's do Ultima. A jump. Attack. I think all three of these parties have their own strengths and weaknesses. In this case, you have the two of the magic users, so they can hammer with those spells. Cyan probably would be the weakness. Shadow also another good strength because he can do a ton of damage as an imp. And he has great defense, and he has great evasion, so just all around one of the stacked characters of the game. Is there anything I can do up here? No. In fact, I think this is going to create a log jam because we can't do anything on this side. Look at that. Single shot. Cyan wiped that character out. That is the risk to benefit ratio for having a dual wielding character at this point. Especially one like Cyan, who is kind of on the short end of the stick, also in defense, not only because he's dual wielding, but I don't think his is the best equipment in the game. And it's over. Ouch. to do a little bit of party tweaking real quick, because I did notice that we had one magic user in the back and one that wasn't. Also, I'm fairly certain when you jump, you don't need to be in the front row in order to do full damage. Okay, I'm not sure what I can do here. Damn you, quit targeting my weak one. Although he is the only one in the front row now. Oh, see you, Relm. Oh, I forgot to put the frickin' float status on them. Ouch. They all got hit. No dragon horn there. Alright, heal everyone up real quick. Alright, let's see if we changed anything down here. I don't know if this was here before. So that would be a yes, something did change. Oh, man. And she can't do anything. Well, let's go in here and see if we can. This way. Well, there's an item I couldn't get before. A high ether. And I didn't see a path open the other way. Mug? It's like a big Pepto-Bismol monster. You fight that one long enough, it gives you heartburn, nausea, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Jump! Mug. Oh no. It's not going to matter. We're going to have it over before then, but we'll go ahead and fight to the end. Now watch her die anyway. We got a crystal sword out of that enemy. Not of use at this point. Oh, nice. So that's one ultimate cast, and then I think Gogo's going to copy it, unless Mog gets up in the air first. Alright, he's going to copy Mog. Ouch! Hopefully this is over! It's not... Oh, alright. Whew. I mean, she was already basically on death's door, but she didn't die. Not yet. So it looks like this is a lot of backtracking and walking back and forth between areas to get through these tunnels. Not great. I think this is kind of time-wasty a little bit. change this way. I think that still just leads us to a switch. In which case we wouldn't be able to do anything here. Get us some health back. Well, wait a minute. Let's not do that. Let's go to where Terra is. One of these little side chambers. Alright. Oh, we need to cast float before the end of this fight, so we'll go ahead and do that right now. Do Mimic, because I think you're going to copy Ultima. Nice block. Alright, jump. And just do an attack, because we already stole whatever it was, a Phoenix down. Come on, Dragon Horn! Nope. I don't have one extra, do I? I guess the easier way would be to check with the character who can jump. Nope. Alright, back this way. We'll go this way, because I think this is the path that we did not follow with Terra. Oh, a bigger fight. All these single enemy fights against the Zervans have spoiled me, now they're starting to get tough. That's not going to matter. Ultima penetrates those, so... Come on. Do your move, Go-Go. There we go. I think reflect question mark is supposed to apply some kind of status effects to anyone who has a reflect shield on, which would be nobody in the party. Aha, it's over. We're definitely not hurting for money anymore. Not that we ever really were. Another chance for a Dragon Horn. Ah, botched. Oh, no, mug. And... see you, Locke. over. Come on, Dragon Horn. Nope. Alright, so this got us nothing. Unless I can jump to... Aha! Alright, so let's do this. See what we can do this way. It's just leading back to a treasure chest down that way, I think. I'll cure everyone. I think the fight's already over. Yep, that was just a chest. So we're gonna go back up. I guess just wait. See if something opens up for her. Every one of those attacks was for 1,600 damage, so that would be 12,800 damage in one turn. That is impressive. Alright, so let's swap to Terra and see what she can do now. Can she even get out? That would be a problem. Nope. There we go. See ya. I have a feeling Sabin's going next. Nope, no snort. Ouch. There we go. Come on, Dragon Horn. Nope, no Dragon Horn. Can you leave? Nope. Door's sealed from the outside. So that means we have to walk Relm all the way back over to let her out. Or just leave her there. Oh, this is not great design. I think this is a little bit too much, wasting my time walking back and forth between areas to try to open new paths. It feels like they're trying to milk the design of this area to maximize how long you have to play it. By comparison, I don't think there was any other area of the game that had this much back and forth. Come on, Dragon Horn. Nope. It's a shame Mog's not in this party. I'd just throw on a Malulu charm and walk all the way over there without a fight. I think what we may end up doing, I know I said this might end up being a long episode, I think what we'll do is we're going to try to get to the second dragon we can fight, and we'll call it an episode there, however long that's going to end up taking. Because you can see the dragon. It's visible on the map at this point. Hey, fight over. So it can't be too much more work to get to it. In fact, this may be the party we end up fighting it with. Sorry, Terra. And now Cyan's going to fight against us. Hopefully we get this over with before he gets another turn. No, it doesn't seem like it worked. Maybe it's just he blocks physical attacks against that character. Magic, he's not doing anything. See? Alright, so what do we get up here? Nothing. Go ahead and heal everyone real quick. Well, if Terra can't move, let's put her back on the switch for the time being. Maybe there is something that was opened up and we can't see it right now. Fight over? Yep. Edgar didn't even come down. Come on, dragon horns. I need some. I want some. Alright, so step on this. Swap to Relm. And it's over. Come on, Dragon Horn. Damn. I think this is new? Nope. Oh, yes. There we go. There's something there. Two of these. Hopefully this is leading us to the boss. It is, it looks like. Let's go ahead and heal real quick. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this one is the Storm Dragon. So this might be a real tough fight because the Storm Dragon does wind-based attacks, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if we have any defense against that. So we'll just have to roll into it with what we got and hope for the best. Oh. Never mind. There's someone else that was going to go to it. Well, let's swap to Celes. Okay. Let's see what they have equipment-wise. Yeah, I don't know if there's really anything we can do here that's going to benefit them. Because I don't know if we have any equipment that really absorbs wind. This might be a good time for her to put on a Minerva Bustier. But we'll go ahead and save and give it a shot. Mug. Off to a banging start. Can't hit her. Well, here's the good news. I think jump will hit every time, as will blitz, and I don't think you can dodge that. No, you can't. So that might be something where we just go ahead and spam Ultimas. Oh! Good lord! We gotta bring you back. Get back up in the air, Mog. It's not safe down here. Alright, use your turn to heal, well, everybody. And you need to keep hammering with Ultima. You're dead. Damn it. Holy crap. Well, I can't use magic with him, so we'll just do this. One hit. Alright, arise. My poor Celes. Mog, you're safest in the air, so don't come back. Unless you're hitting him. Alright, our mage is back. Oh, nice. Bonus holy attack on this one. Alright, well, let's Ultima while we have a chance. Ultima. The way to go whenever you have a chance here. Get back in there. Cloaks himself in wind, speed, and evasion accrete. He was already evasive. Can't evade the blitz, though. Oh, big hit. Tell you what, use your turn to heal everybody. Now it's over. Sweet. And we obtained the Longinus, which I believe is a spear. Hooray! The path all the way back over to the right has been opened. Woo! Who has any chance of getting back over there? Alright, we gotta heal everybody up real quick. And figure out who can use the Longinus. Because I believe the ultimate weapons are only usable by one person each time. Legendary Spear said to hold sway over the world. Edgar uses it. Alright, so let us swap to Edgar real quick. Nope, wrong party. Right, party. Equip. And instead of that, you're using this one. Ooh, look at that. Attack damage went all the way to 255, and it boosted all of those stats. Look at that. Stamina went up 3, speed went up 3, strength went up 7. Wow. That is a very good item. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you do not get the double damage bonus with this particular weapon when you do a jump attack, which shouldn't matter because with a max damage of 255, he should be hitting for basically 9,999 every hit. I can't guarantee that's going to be the case, but hopefully it is. Well, let's go this way. See where it got us. An item. We're going to see if we can find a save room, if there are any in the Dragon's Den. I think there are. Alright, what do we got up here? Oh, can't move. Alright, another chance for the... Oh, yeah, before we do anything, let's... ouch. Float the rest of the party. Didn't hurt that hard. Or it didn't hit that hard, I should say. And Ultima... Jump. I got an elixir. Not bad. And see you later, Locke. Should be it. Well, maybe not. Alright, now it's over. Just want to know what's up here. Okay. I'll tell you what, it is now hour and 15. I think that's a good spot to stop. All right, so yes, what we're going to do is we're going to make this a multi-part run through the dungeon because unfortunately it does seem like there's going to be a whole lot of wasted time going back and forth between chambers to hit a switch to allow one other person to advance, and it's just going to be unfortunately a slog. And if I made this one episode, it may end up being like a 6 or 7 hour episode because of how much time you spend going one room to the next room, back to the first room, back to the second room, and on and on and on. And all the fights that you have to do in between all that roaming around. So it's probably going to be a long one, this journey through this dungeon. Up to this point in the game, I don't think any dungeon, with one exception, has taken us more than an hour to complete. That is one of the strengths of this game. In the case of someone trying to record it, you might see it as a weakness if you like longer dungeon experiences. But frankly, yeah, it's been very easygoing trying to finish single dungeons in one episode all the way up to this point. And this one, I think, may end up being something we got to break up into multiple episodes. But we made good progress. We beat 2 of the 8 dragons that we have to defeat in the dungeon. There are some additional bosses that we'll have to fight that are not dragon-based in this area to pick up some items from them. But for the time being, we're making progress, and I don't think this is going to be impossible for us to complete. We'll see how things turn out when we get to the final dragon. That may be the challenge that breaks the party, unfortunately, but we'll see how far we can get before we either finish or have to turn back. That's going to do it for episode 36 of my Final Fantasy VI extended look / complete playthrough. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.